Hey there, this is Dr. Matt Parker. I'm a holistic functional veterinarian. I want to talk some about the concept of contagious disease. So we all know what contagious disease is. We all know the references, especially what's been going on for the past 3 years. This happens in all types of animals. So I want to talk about the concept and the way we look at that and think about that. And the first and biggest thing to talk about there, it's a basic concept about why the way we look at and describe contagious and infectious disease, I feel like is wrong, okay? That concept is the fact that there is no waste in nature. So that's just an underlying, universal, natural truth that you can't argue with. There's no waste in nature, okay? So what's that mean? That means, a dead tree or a dead log laying in the woods, mushrooms grow on it. Mushrooms are eating and breaking down and decomposing and repurposing the nutrients that were in the dying log. And those nutrients go back into the soil and make the soil healthy that allows new trees to grow. A dead animal on the side of the road, in the woods, wherever, there's bacteria, it's covered in bacteria eating it, digesting it, breaking it down. Those bacteria are feeding off of it, and those bacteria in turn will again feed the soil or feed some other animal or somehow put the nutrients of the dying animal back into the food chain. So everywhere in nature that there's waste, a dead tree, something left over, a dead animal, there's other parts of nature that exist to use that as fuel and to live off of that and to recycle that so it can be used again. Otherwise, we'd have we'd be stacked up with trash and dead logs and dead animals everywhere. They wouldn't decompose. Decomposing is bacteria and fungus and yeast and mushroom, just a recycling process. And that wouldn't happen if those things went to waste. That wouldn't happen if nature didn't have a plan to recycle everything and keep everything healthy and keep the nutrients in circulation. So that concept's important when we talk about chronic disease, because modern medicine teaches us as veterinarians, medical doctors, as a society, that viruses and bacteria and the things that make us sick, that they exist solely to infect us and to kill us and to bring us down with no end purpose. And there's just nothing in nature that tries to take down another species or infect or harm another species unless it's for the good of the whole ecosystem. So maybe you'll make an argument there that viruses do exist to wipe us off the planet because we as humans are so bad for the ecosystem. That's a good argument, but that's not the argument I'm trying to make right now. I'm trying to make the argument that viruses are not going to just invade us just for fun or just to kill us or just to take over the world. So the concept of contagious disease being passed around from person to person, that doesn't work well in nature. Now, if there's something dead, dying, decaying inside of us that needs to be cleaned up and reprocessed and moved out of our body to make us healthier, then we will get sick with something that looks like a contagious infection. So we'll go into that more in the next video. Thanks.